no? Hindi ko naman yan.
Fine trackball ka na.
Wait, isipin mo yung gig na interview si Tatma?
Ano lang sir, in-invite lang ako maging parang host or reporter.
Ano, friends mo yung may-ari na sa'yo?
Hindi nga may aring teacher, pero yung part ng team, parang nirecommend ko.
Steve, pinayaran ka.
Meron ko.
Kamusta naman siya?
Okay naman sir, umiyak siya nung natalo siya sa backseat.
Talaga?
Emotional.
Kailan mo na-interview? Nung nanalo? Ay, nung natalo?
Nung second day na sir,
Talo na siya.
nagsasorry siya sa fans niya, parang pagbubulti niya na next time.
Ibo, di ba maglalaban siya?
Oo sir, punta siyang Ibo.
Sure,
Sa Vegas yung Ibo, di ba?
Oo. Sure,
Tayo nakapag-sign up for Evo. Dapat nandun na tayo sa Evo. Kasama natin si completionist. Si Friends ka mo.
Hindi siya na.
So, marami pinag speciality.
Ano ko lang?
Euro.
Hindi ko alam. Parang expensive na sa Giant para lang.
Unless super pro player.
Oo.
Hindi.
Ako gusto ko.
Ay, pakita.
Saan ba ito kuha?
Para sa TBS.
Oo.
Parang yung sticks na.
Para sa TBS.
Oo nga, no?
Ako naisip ko combination lock. Kasi tatlo
Kasi
eh.
tatlo.
No. Pero hindi nga naman flat yung pareho eh. Talaga. Ang PSA lock yan. Kasi yung trackball yung pagbukas. Ganyan doon watch.
Okay.
Ano yung isa? Yung may tumblest lang. Wala ka bang ginagawa?
Wala eh.
Pahinga?
Siguro para tumayo siya.
Siguro na.
Kasi wala eh.
Tumblest.
Tagal mo ng kape?
Ito parang wala.
Sigawan mo, baka bumilis.
Yo.
Ilang minutes mo ba mag...
Parang ano lang yan? 2, 3 minutes. Yung impression ko ganun lang.
Less than 10.
So,
Ito na ako. Ito pa.
na-distract ko na ako kanina, so hindi ko alam kung ilang scoops yung nilagay ko dyan. Parang isip ko 5 na ba o 4 pa lang? So, sige, siguro gawin na lang natin. Nilagyan ko pa lang yun sa...
Sobrang
Matapang.
tapang.
Matapang naman yung sa
Oo.
Susoli ko
Oo.
na. Susoli. Masyadong mapait.
Parang on the side of tapang na lang tayo.
My taste is now Canadian and American fish. Matapang.
Ganun. Ano bang iniinom mo doon?
Hot one.
Yun ba sinaserve nila sa Tim Hortons?
So,
Kailan mo bubukas dito eh?
meron na.
Meron na.
Sa BGC.
Sa BGC.
Tim Hortons.
Tim Hortons.
Dami ka buibili kasi kurang kape. 195 may kape ka ng malaki. Starbucks $8.
Football
Starbucks.
player yan, di ba? Sa Team Horton.
Talaga?
Football player.
Football player na Canadian.
Nag-retire siya eh, tapos sa kanila binagay yung company.
So ano pala siya? Parang siyang...
Hindi ko sure, pero ano siya, nasa sports.
Yung mga
Baseball.
Parang siyang George Ford.
Pero matagal na yung Tim Hortons, di ba?
Tagal na.
Kenny Rogers.
Ayun, Google na yan, di ba?
Sige, mag-aaral ako sa
Mga celebrity na nagtayo ng kainan.
Yung George Ford mo, wala naman kayo.
Ano na? Grill lang.
Kenny Rogers.
Kuya Jay ba?
Kuya Jay.
Kuya Jay.
Tapos si...
Kasi ko yun, no? Hindi.
Yata.
No.
Oh, kaya Jay.
O kasi diba may mga ano siya?
Si JT Manu.
Si Marvin Agoncillo, there's a Showtime franchise.
Ah, talaga?
Oh. Sino?
Marvin Agoncillo.
So, Kenny Rogers.
Ayan, Kenny Rogers.
Kenny Rogers.
Si ano? Ay, Colonel Sanders ba?
Hindi. Hindi ko alam kung totoo si Colonel Sanders.
Totoong tao yan.
Totoo ba siya?
Oo, siya, pero hindi ko alam kung celebrity siya.
Oo.
Ano nga, di ba?
Di ba naging celebrity
Sinart
siya?
niya yung games yung mga like 60s.
Oo.
So ilang tao napatay niya ng gano'n?
Colonel ba talaga siya ng Confederate?
Colonel Sanders eh! Ayoko na, baka peking Colonel na si Gago.
Racist chicken pala yan eh.
Oo, racist chicken.
Ayoko na. Civil War
Oo,
pa
ayan, Confederates pa. Pro-slave pa ng KFC.
Oh, the wrong side. As
Pro-slavery.
lahat ng kumakain man.
Oo nga, no, wait. Kung pro-slave... Nako.
Patay!
Sige, mamaya na lang. Pag kumakain
Diyan tayo sa sikat eh.
Oo nga.
Popsicle Games turns
Yes,
racist.
why do those people support something that came from pro-slavery
They don't know
Confederate?
better.
Shit. Oo, ano ba?
Ano sabihin ko? May masarap na fried chicken. Churches.
Churches?
Hindi pa rin churches.
As in possessive churches.
Baka
Hey,
hindi
church.
yan.
Church. As in possessive. Sa tao, the church of
Plural.
pangalan.
Baka
Hindi. Church is, it's like gents.
Yun, oo nga. So, tao.
Pangalan ng
Church.
tao.
Apelido.
Oo. Churches.
Masarap. Ano?
Bakit?
16.
Tapos na yung kape.
Tapos ba?
Oo,
Kakape na ako.
Ako rin. Si
Jen
Winston,
kasi.
Winston Churches. Oo. Nine.
Ako mas natapang pa yun.
Kasi sabi niya matapang eh. Dininahin ko.
Hindi po kayo nagkakape sir.
Simula nagka-ano ako, nagka-reflux.
Ako ba doon kayo Sir Martin?
Oo, mga 5 years na ako dito.
Talaga?
Kasi dati
Ba't po pag nayaya kayo sa Starbucks?
ano na lang, juice or tea. Pero tea yung nasa matinis or bihira.
Talaga? So, siya ka naman.
Yun yung naging problem. Sinekam ako. Coffee daw. Kasi lakas ko uminom dati, pero malaki.
Si Sir Martin din ba?
Sa akin, kasi yung problem naman niya. Marami kasing causes eh. Yung sa akin ang pinaka-avoid ng doctor ko and tomatoes, broccoli.
Broccoli?
Oo. Kasi nagkakos daw ng too much acid sa tiyan natin.
Ah, okay.
So pag acidic, pinapalik mo yung kinakain.
Pili ko nga po, wala ganun din ako soon.
Lagot!
May mga ganung moments ako nararamdaman.
Ganyan yung tubig mo, squasan mo yung mga dairy products, coffee, saka mga acid causing na food. Kasi ako malakas din ako sa tomato.
Masarap nga po siya.
Ito na.
Tara.
Okay, kapag pilit mo sa ano eh, on air, kita yung reaction.
I want a refund.
Okay.
Ready? Sige, switching scene. Okay. Unmute. Yes, we're good.
Hey guys!
Hello.
Welcome to our stream. Today we are celebrating the second birthday of our studio, Popsicle Games. So, happy birthday, Popsicle Games!
Yay!
We get cake.
We
No
already
cake.
have the
Yeah,
cake
yeah,
here
we
in the
already had
background.
cake, yeah.
Okay, so we forgot to introduce ourselves. I'm Christine.
I'm Jed.
I'm Eric.
And I'm James, of course.
Yes.
Welcome back.
Yes,
Yeah,
thank you,
welcome
babe.
back.
Straight from Canada.
Yes,
Mm.
I'm a little bit jet lagged.
Okay, so let's start by telling our viewers what Popsicle Games is about. If you're new to our stream, to Real Talk with Popsicle Games, so what is Popsicle Games all about?
Game development. That's what we do here. We develop games mostly. Well, we've been developing games for mobile for 2 years now. Yay! For 2 years. Although we've been thinking about other media, branching out. Yeah, but that's what we've been doing so far. We've been making games, and we're a very small team. We're like how many people do we have here right now? Less than 10 usually. Yeah, less than 10 people here in the studio. So we try to keep things within scope. So we do very small games with very quick development cycles.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I guess that's
So,
yeah.
With that being established, you guys can check out our website. It's written there where we are based and who we are. That's popsiclegames.com. Anyway, moving on. So let's start by introducing the members of the Popsicle Games team. Starting with.
You can go from
You can go.
Going to the right.
Hi, I'm Eric. I mostly handle the technical stuff. And I'm also mostly focused on game programming, development, and sometimes a little bit of helping out with marketing and helping out with coming up with game design ideas too. So that's my job.
That's everything. Games. I'm Jed, and I do art. So I'm an artist. I animate. I also manage the projects. So I'm the project manager, I guess. I keep track of what everyone's doing, make sure everything's done on time. Yeah, that's what I do.
Okay, so moving on. Hi, I'm Christine. I just recently became a part of the Popsicle Games team last February this year. So what I do is I do marketing, content marketing, handle our social media pages. So if you're chatting up with our Facebook page, I'm usually
That's
the
you.
one who's replying.
Yeah, so
Yes, so to that person who sent an Everwing request, sorry, we're not really interested. Maybe you can invite us in our personal accounts. Anyway.
And lastly, me. What do? I do nothing. No. I mostly handle the marketing, biz dev stuff, and anything that has to do with finance and HR. All the boring stuff that nobody wants to do, I do it. So that's basically me.
Mm-hmm. And since we there are actually 4 Popsicle Games co-founders, but Martin is not around, so can you fill in on?
Yeah, Martin is another artist. He works mostly on game assets, and he's leading one of our projects right now. But he's sick. He's not here. He wishes he could come. We might see him next stream.
Yes, get well soon, Martin. So to complete the team, we also have Abby and Vaughn out there. Developing the game and
work while we're here
streaming, making the graphics for our new game. So there you go. That completes the Popsicle Games team. So why don't we discuss our process of making a game? Like, what's our do we make a timeline, or as a project manager, how do you oversee us making games?
It hasn't been a static process since the whole thing has changed since like when we started 2 years ago. Back then, it used to be like you just get an idea and you throw stuff together and just put it out there without any real like planning or scheduling. And I think we did that with a couple of games.
Yeah.
Yeah, early on.
Yeah, I remember like when we conceptualize games, say, oh, here's maybe a fun game to play.
Yeah, it's a fun game to play. No research.
No research. Yeah.
no going online and looking at what's in or what stopped grossing at the time. We just put it together.
And yeah,
Yeah,
make it
release
and
it and get disappointed why no one's playing.
Exactly.
That's what used to happen. So we got organized and we started doing our research and started looking at what other people are doing. But it's a very small team, so I guess the process itself hasn't changed much. We're just doing things that are more informed now, or
Yeah.
I guess
It's-
the better term is data driven.
Data driven, and I think it's more deliberate. I would say.
I guess
We're not throwing around data driven, and I think it's more
Yeah,
deliberate.
because
I would say.
remember reading in our website that
we're not throwing around data driven.
the unique thing about Popsicle Games
I would
is
say.
you guys started out to make games for about what 1 to 3 months. In 1 to 3 months time,
Yeah.
you can produce mobile games, and then they come in bite size. So that's the idea. Popsicle Games offers you bite-sized fun.
Yeah.
I think the earliest plan was like do it in a week.
In a week?
In a week,
So
yeah.
it's possible.
Yeah, I mean it depends on your scope and like how dedicated you are and how good you are. I guess.
Yeah.
It proved to be a bit too
Idealistic.
too idealistic. I guess I settled on a month.
Yeah.
Okay.
We still have that idea of having small bite-sized games. I would say our best performing games right now are those kinds of games compared to the bigger games
Yeah.
that we've worked on, the ones that took more time to put together. The smaller games are going better.
Yeah.
Surprisingly. Okay, so moving on to speaking of the games, so let's do a timeline sort of recap. Starting with this was like in 2015, 2 years ago, of course,
Yes.
when you
Yes.
guys first built your game, first game ever.
Built our
So-
So we have here
We need to show the timeline.
paper for
Show the-
timeline.
I can do that here
Should be-
Okay.
with, on the background.
Yeah.
See, we have a
Wow.
beautiful Gantt chart.
Oh, where is it?
It's there. It's here. It's here. It's a beautiful Gantt chart
Cool.
prepared by Eric. Maybe I need to make it bigger. I think.
Colin Chan on Facebook is saying congrats, guys.
Oh, hi, Colin.
Thank you very much. Thank you for the
Go to
support.
their site, ungeek.com.
Ungeek.com.
Yes, it's a really good resource for all gaming and geek stuff.
Yeah.
We also have viewers on Twitch, by the way. There's Bonbla and I_Yorin and Neil Corey 2K6.
Yes, Neil Correa. Hello,
Thank
hi,
you, thank
thanks
you
for
very
joining us. So this is our timeline. It's a beautiful Gantt chart, like I said, prepared by Eric. Yeah, what was see? All aboard the Ark
So
was
this was all in order.
all in yeah, as humanly possible as we can remember.
Yeah, there's a bit of, I guess, give or take.
A few
month or
overlaps,
so
yeah.
For some of the games, yeah,
Okay.
overlap.
So
All aboard the Ark.
your very first game was All Aboard the Ark.
Yes. Before was I think before we even like got together
Yeah,
formally.
the game was almost done when we met.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Because we wanted to launch Popsicle Games together with a flagship title. So we actually did the development on June, then released the game in July.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So
Together
there's,
with the
like,
Popsicle
there's,
Games.
there's another month
Yes.
there.
Yeah,
So it took you like 1 month.
Yes. It's
literally 1 month. I remember this was like the time that storytelling time. That I think we told the story before, but how we created the company. But then it's during that time when Jed and I was deciding to get into game development, and then Eric out of the blue messaged me on Facebook that if we could meet, and we did, and then Eric offered the partnership to create Popsicle Games. And, and then during that time, All Aboard the Ark was being developed. I think he showed us the prototype.
Yeah, you had me playing the prototype.
Yeah, and then okay, and then the rest was history.
Yeah, that's right. And I got an idea for what the original concept was that I guess Eric and Martin had when they conceptualized Popsicle Games. I mean, you can say like small bite-sized games that you can develop in a week, but I didn't really get the grasp on what the scope was until I played this game. Well, when you're like, oh, okay, so it's this simple. You have to grab the user from the get-go because this. I mean, you can describe the gameplay in a phrase. It's that simple.
Yeah.
What phrase is that?
Okay, you're putting me on the spot.
Do we have...
Tap the screen to let the animals through the gaps.
The gaps.
Okay.
Whatever. So it's like
That's a sentence. I mean,
okay.
the whole
So it's
sentence.
like reverse frog.
Do you have some visuals out there to show how all aboard the arc looks like?
I can act it out if you don't have any.
I can hum the music. Oh no! Wait. Was that? Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Music.
Anyway, if you want to see all aboard the arc, it's available on the Play Store and the App Store.
Yes.
That's our very first game. In my opinion, it's a good game. Not bad for a first game.
Bias.
No, not really. I mean it.
Love your own.
Love
Yeah,
your
of
own.
course.
Yeah, very
I
fun.
mean it, and it also includes cute animals. So
Okay,
very good. It's a
sure.
plus.
Okay. Thank you. And then we have One Punch Hero. One Punch Hero is memorable because it's like the first formal game that we did. I was part of the production team. I think everybody was actually.
Yeah, everybody was.
But yeah, it was really memorable because of the more of the mistakes that we did. More of the technical issues like uploading to the App Store.
Yeah, we didn't know what to do.
Yeah.
We ran into so many issues just going through the publishing process. Even the development process was pretty rocky.
Yeah.
Settling on the UI. Remember that we had a meter that was like the whole screen.
Yeah. That was too hard, and then we changed it. Like,
we had to figure out how to do the animation and make it so that the artists could animate and pass the data to the developer and it would still be intact. Because we didn't want the programmers doing the animation, obviously. So we had to figure that out. And that's right, once we had the game together, we had to figure out how to get it onto the store and publish it properly. And stuff kept going wrong, and we pulled some overtime, like 2-3 times.
Yeah, it says here. Oh no, One Punch Hero is in development from July to August, 2 months.
Thanks to the overtime, I guess. Oh yeah, we learned a bunch.
Yeah.
I think One Punch Hero served as testing the waters game because this is the first time that the whole studio worked on the game.
Yeah. Baptism by fire, basically.
Okay. First time for the fan.
Yeah, and then Rooftop Survivor was another good game, memorable game. I say they're all good. Can't say they're not.
Biased.
Bias. Rooftop Survivor was memorable for me because I think it was executed well.
We had very quick. We had an idea. We settled on an idea, and then we got it done.
And then it was time for Halloween, so we did the Halloween theme.
Yeah, we made the
pumpkin heads, the hats,
the bat, and the witch.
Yeah,
we did that. We also did one for Christmas.
Yeah, we did for Christmas.
These are costumes for the zombies?
Yeah, we
hats,
did
more of hats.
For the zombies.
Yeah.
Juntan on Facebook is saying hello po.
Hello. Are we gonna go through all the games here?
We can talk about the notable ones, like Emerald Jam, not so.
What? What's with Emerald Jam?
Wait. Neil Correa saying, "Do you already love coffee then?" And I guess that that cup contains coffee. Definitely.
Yeah.
I've been drinking coffee since I was in college. Actually, no, high school.
If you've watched or if you're following us on Instagram, I took a clip.
Took a picture of me pouring the beans into the jar.
That was that. I couldn't discern what the picture was.
Follow us on Instagram,
Yeah.
okay? That's
Yeah,
at
probably.
Popsicle Games.
Yeah, I should have got the 1.2 kilo bag of beans that I brought from
You should
Costco.
have put it here.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, sorry, going back to our games. MRT Jam is also Solitaire Dash actually was
We
a
skipped Goodbye Galaxy.
Goodbye Galaxy.
Goodbye Galaxy.
That's Eric's idea, I think.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Eric worked on that.
Yeah.
It's based on that. Do you still remember the
Yeah, I remember the game that we based it on, but I forgot what it was called.
No, the AA or whatever.
That's why we called it GG.
Yeah, Goodbye Galaxy. Yeah.
Oh, what's AA?
version.
The skill-based
It's a
game.
game called AA.
Does it stand for anything?
No.
Oh, no.
I think there's like a BB. And
Yeah, they're just lazy. Those but they're doing well, so I can't fault them.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was a popular game back then.
Mm-hmm.
The
Also on
the
mobile.
top charts.
Oh.
And it was really simple. So we wanted to do something like that.
Yeah. And then MRT Jam. Okay, let's talk about MRT Jam.
MRT Jam is notable. Okay, for one thing, it was, I think, the only 3D game that we've done.
Yeah, the only 3D
The only
game.
3D game. Yeah.
The only 3D game.
And it looks good. I would say it
Yeah,
looks
It does.
does.
Everything, all of our games.
We just have this weird fascination of doing games about the MRT.
Yeah, I think that came
Metro
from
Rail
me.
Transit.
Yeah.
Lots of experience riding the MRT for many years,
Mm.
and I've seen the experience degrade over time. And
Wow.
Yeah, I really wanted to make something.
Whose fault is it?
Not gonna.
We're
say
not
that
gonna name
on
names.
this video.
Yeah. I think he's in
You
trouble
probably-
right now for the MRT3.
Yeah, if you're from the Philippines, you probably know.
Yeah,
this.
you know. You can chat it if you want, but we won't read it out loud.
Yeah.
That's your own opinion.
And I have to say that we've interviewed like applicants, people who come here and want to work with us, and almost all of them have played
MRT Jam. It's because yeah.
when we ask them what
Just,
game
yeah.
have you played,
It's always MRT Jam. Yeah. I don't know. So.
It's
Yeah.
an old game that's.
Okay. We did a game
before
Popsicle Games. It's called MRT Mo Badong. In English, your MRT Badong. Badong is a name.
Badong is
Badong
the
is a
name.
name.
Okay.
What is the name?
Name of person.
Is it similar to MRT Jam?
No.
No.
It's really it's weird because it's like this guy is ziplining from his condo to the MRT
Yeah, straight
station.
into the door.
And then people like trying to throw stuff at him.
Yeah, they're throwing
Yeah.
like chinelas and
Yeah, the-
canned
It's an
fish.
endless run. Right?
No, there's an end. There's an end. You just have
It's
to.
like, what is a game that plays like that?
It's like it's
Uh,
almost like a racing game because you have to go fast also.
Yeah, there's a time limit, but
Yeah.
if you go too fast, you die. So you have to control your speed.
Mm.
Wait, what?
Something like that.
Yeah, it's weird. It's weird.
Okay,
It's one of
okay.
the first it's the really first game that we all did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, it's like the license test in Gran Turismo where you have to brake in a certain
Yeah.
spot.
Yes,
Kind
yes,
of like
yes,
that.
yes. The braking test. That's right. That's right. Oh my god, showing our age again.
Yeah.
But we have this weird fascination on
MRT.
on doing games about the MRT.
Yeah. He asked me to make one more and I can do it. Probably.
Yeah.
I can come
You
up
know,
with
we
an
should
idea.
we should revive MRT Mo Badong. Actually, I tried playing it like a year ago just for nostalgia's sake, and it's not bad.
So you think you can polish that?
We still can polish, yeah.
rebrand it in some way?
Yeah, definitely. I think there's potential.
Okay, there's something there.
Yeah, and
Now that we have more experience.
yeah,
you know what to do.
I would like to give it a shot again and see how it would differ
Okay.
this time around. Solitaire Dash is actually a game of Eric in his other studio, Kui Mobile. What was the original title?
What's called
Solitaire Rush, I think. Blast,
I
yeah.
forgot.
Yeah, and then we had to change it because I think it had the same name of another game.
Yeah. Bigger studio released game with the same name.
Same name, yeah.
Where they sent out all the season to season.
Yeah.
They stole developers for using the same names.
Yeah. So
Wow.
we had to we Eric just republished the game under Popsicle Games. Yeah.
Yeah, so our plan back then was to try to cover different genres we can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Solitaire is good.
It's a good, yeah.
That's
addition
right,
to
that's
our
right.
game catalog.
And then, of course, Vote Clicker.
Yeah.
Our claim to fame,
Worked
so
on
to
a
speak.
Clicker game, and this took a while.
Yeah. It did. It really
I
did.
think there's an interesting story behind Vote Clicker.
Vote Clicker, I remember, that was like Q4 of, no, or Q3 of 2 years ago, I think?
Yeah, 2 years ago.
15.
2015. And we were like eating in a restaurant
Yeah.
with the Cebu lechon
We have
sandwich.
a post about that.
Yeah, we do.
somewhere.
Also, I think that's on
The
Facebook.
lechon sandwich.
Yeah, the lechon sandwich, roast pig sandwich, really good. Should have it again. And yeah, and we wanted to make a clicker game, and that's how it started. And
Yeah, the elections were coming up.
Yeah, it was around the corner.
Talking about the candidates,
yeah, and then we did vote clicker, and then surprisingly, the media picked up the game, and they wanted to talk to us about it, and yeah, we got interviewed in. First, it was
Some photos.
ABS.
yes. Let me show some photos actually.
Some photos of that.
It was
ABS
ABS-CBN.
Yeah, they came to the studio and they
Yes.
covered the game.
So that's us with the bigger
there we
form.
go.
There,
Okay.
bigger,
So it's
bigger.
me, got me there.
Yeah. So it was
That's cool.
us three only. So yeah, we were being interviewed by the local TV station, ABS-CBN, and then after that, we got a call from Bloomberg Philippines.
Yes, that's right. Bloomberg Philippines.
And I remember it well because the call time was like what, 6 a.m., 7 a.m. It was really early. Yeah.
The sun wasn't even out yet.
Yeah. It was really early, but it was a good experience. See, but yeah. And oh yeah, by the way, ABS-CBN came to the studio and did the interview here.
Yes.
So that's why the pictures that you're seeing now was them covering us, talking about. I think the angle of the story was about election apps.
Yeah, election-related apps. They had like another app that helped you figure out where you're supposed to vote.
Yeah, something like that.
So, yeah, we had a game, and they covered that as well.
Yeah, and that's cool.
Yeah, it was nice getting to interact with the media, through a game that we.
Yeah.
It was good timing for us.
Yeah, good timing. And I remember my mistake calling President Obama Bro-Bama.
Bro-Bama.
I said it on air. I said
Live TV.
Yeah.
It's a Bloomberg interview.
I called him
We were sitting
Bro-Bama.
behind the cameras and we called Obama
Bro-Bama.
Why?
Because that's what we call President.
Yeah, we got so
former
used to
President
it.
Obama. Bro-Bama. Because he's a bro.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think we were talking about making a US.
US version.
Then we just let it go.
Yeah, Bro-Bama.
Oh my god.
Because he's a bro, what he did, and now Trump
I
is
need,
not.
I need to get a copy of that clip.
I think it's still on YouTube.
Yeah,
I can find you a
We're
link.
gonna post the link later,
Yeah, it's on
okay?
YouTube.
Then we also got invited at Future Perfect.
Oh yeah, Future Perfect. I have a picture,
Studio.
but I have to look for it.
So we got
Tony
to go
Velasquez.
With Tony Velasquez. It's no, not that. Yeah, but I have to look for it.
Yeah. There.
Yeah. So Vote Clicker was definitely memorable, and
Got to sit in the dressing room.
Yeah.
And someone put makeup on.
yeah, I was always the guy being interviewed for some reason. Yeah, even in Future Perfect, it was he also.
Yeah, it was you.
What else? Kong Want Banana.
Oh yeah.
It's an old. I think it was an old concept that we revived.
That took you only 1 month to develop.
Because all the assets were ready, everything was ready.
Because it was already developed.
Yeah, it was already developed.
You guys were working
It's
on
a
it.
prototype that we worked on at Kui Mobile also. But we didn't get to release. So we decided to pursue it and continue with the development. And release it under Popsicle Games. So it turned out to be one of our most popular games.
Yeah, actually.
For something that took a month or two to
Yeah. And speaking of quick games that became popular, Scratch to Win.
Yeah, Scratch to Win.
I remember this because Eric proposed, because we wanted to make a social casino game and started with slots, but we wanted to test the concept with something simpler. So we created a lottery scratch card game.
Yeah.
And Eric showed the prototype 1 weekend. It was I would say 80% complete.
Yeah, I put it together really quickly.
Yeah, and then
we had 3 cards.
yeah, and then we published it. It was doing well. Wow, okay, there's something about the game here, and yeah, we continually updated with more cards, and I think we're adding more stuff in the near future.
New features coming up. But yeah, the reception was really good.
Yeah.
Yes, both for
Scratch to Win.
Yeah,
in Kong.
In Kong, yeah. Strangely. And then of course Volt Clicker US is basically a reskin of the
from Brobama.
Brobama.
Yeah.
Wait, funny story again. Going back to Volt Clicker Philippines, because we had a site diba, that
Yes.
collected the data.
Solely for the game.
Yeah, for the game. It collected the vote data of everybody playing. And we kind of predicted the elections because on the site, President Duterte was leading before even the elections.
Yeah, we had a good idea.
Yeah, so we
what the climate was.
Yeah, we kind of knew.
Before.
So next elections, any candidates?
Was gonna be years later.
Yeah, 6 years from now.
Yeah, we can make Vote Clicker VR.
Yeah, and our simulated data will be very accurate.
Yes.
So
Did you predict the VP as well?
VP, no, I don't think we did. Yeah,
Think so.
yeah. And then with the US, you kind of did predict the result. No, actually Hillary was leading for the US on the game.
Yeah, Trump was leading for a while, and then
Hillary caught up, and then I think Trump really led after.
And then after he won, Bernie Sanders turned.
Yeah, Bernie Sanders won.
No, what?
Yeah.
Some Bernie Sanders fans found out about the game. And
Yeah,
leapt up in the charts.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know. US politics, Bernie sandwiches.
Actually still playing.
Yeah, some people are still playing vote.
Yeah, maybe it's the Bernie Sanders camp.
Okay. Jago Perez is tuning in right now, and he's saying, "Congrats, Popsicle Games. Support local app developers."
Yes, thank you.
Thank you.
Clicker US is also the most polished version of Clicker.
Yeah,
Yes.
We added a bunch of things.
We, for some reason, Taylor Swift is there.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Taylor
Taylor
Swift.
Swift is there.
And,
we have her dance around.
Yeah, with her guitar, right? Diba?
Yeah.
I missed that. I played Vote Clicker US, and I did not see that.
Because you have to pay for it.
You need to pay for it.
Oh,
Pay for
okay.
your money.
Of course.
It's for Taylor
It's a
Swift.
celebrity.
Taylor Swift. And who's the other dude?
Stephen Colbert.
Yes. Just prancing around.
To jump around.
Yeah.
Weird ideas.
And my photo bomb hero, I think, was inspired by Jed's experience.
Oh yeah, my experience in Singapore.
In Singapore.
Dodging all the tourists taking pictures at Universal Studios in Sentosa. Well, first the idea was, let's make a game about not getting caught in anybody's picture, because that would be mean. And hey, maybe it would be fun if we were mean and we reversed the idea. So now we're supposed to photo bomb everybody.
Yeah.
And that's where it came from.
That's how it,
But the gameplay itself turned out to be like a rhythm game. Yeah, and originally I wanted it so that you can walk around and get in everybody's face. But it was a bit complicated at the time. And yeah, we settled on just doing like a rhythm game. Like 3, 2, 1. And then you suddenly show up in the background. How long did it take for us to put that game? Wow, 2 months.
2 months? Sorry.
Yeah, 2 months.
Or maybe 3.
Yeah,
Maybe 3. Yeah. No, I think it was less than 2 months.
Yeah, it
was
says
very quick.
Yeah.
Yeah, it took us
It's about 2 months.
Yeah, it didn't take us too long.
And that's around June to July last year.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
After attending your first casual connect.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's right.
And then of course the two Game Jam games, Olympus Run and Darkest Light.
Oh yeah, I want to
Yeah,
talk
but
about
photos
these games because
Yes.
we had a good run that time. We held the
Yes.
Game Jam for. It was a 1-day Game Jam for 8 hours. Was it 8 hours?
Yes, 8 hours.
Yeah, an 8-hour Game Jam for 1 day, and we had 2 groups working on 2 different games. We weren't part of the jam. I think we just.
We were watching.
Yeah, I think we just sat here.
No, we were playing Overwatch.
Yeah, playing Overwatch
Yeah.
while everyone was
Wow.
working.
Yeah.
That must be the secret. You have to be playing Overwatch in the background while people are making.
Now can we play Tekken instead?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, play Tekken while people are making.
No.
Anyway, yeah, we came up with 2 really good concepts that day. One was an endless runner called Olympus.
Olympus
And this
Run.
is it.
You see it in the background.
Okay,
That's
yeah.
Olympus Run.
We're in Greece.
Greek
We're in
mythology themed endless runner.
Yes.
Where,
You have to balance.
yeah, and Zeus can jump indefinitely.
So-
hold down the jump button.
What was the theme? Lightning, no?
Yeah, we were trying
Yeah,
to
lightning.
make it rain.
No, the theme of our game jam.
Oh, the theme.
It was
theme.
the topic was
Yeah,
lightning. That's why the game
Oh,
is.
I see now the connection.
That's why the game is like that.
Zeus, God of Thunder, and the other game, which
Darkest
is Darkest
Light.
Darkest Light.
Yes.
Let me show you a picture.
Yeah.
This is
Okay, so
Darkest
now-
Light.
This got a lot of attention, probably
Yes,
because
same.
of how it looked.
It's my personal
The
fave.
theme.
Wow, bias.
It's a horror game, and there's some really creative monster designs in there.
I like the art of this game.
Very disturbing, and it's very notable because interns worked on these games.
Wow.
Yeah, so we had some interns on both teams doing art, and I
From
guess some
your alma mater, UST.
Oh yeah,
Ooh,
USD, that's
really?
right. Yeah.
Some talented people over in
Mhm.
USD.
And Darkest Light was particularly interesting because first it looked unique. It was black and white. The gameplay took some time for people to grasp. But I liked it because it's a story. I mean, most of the games we do are just like arcade games. They're meant to be
Yeah.
played over and over. But
Yeah.
this game has a story. It has a beginning and has an ending. It has a bad ending. If you
Really?
screw up on the
Well, it
last
does.
level. Yeah, it
Oh,
has a
yeah,
bad
you're right,
ending.
you're right. Yes.
And it has a list of the monsters that you encounter.
Yeah, the almanac.
Yeah.
That's right.
Lots of detail in that game.
Yeah.
And it got some attention too. Some
YouTubers,
played
did the
it.
Let's Play. It was quite cool. It was our first experience. Actual YouTubers doing a Let's Play and playing the game. It was great. Okay, the elephant in the room, Super Dive
What
Volters.
was this elephant in the room?
Super Dive Volters.
like-
Yeah, it says here it took you like
Took
1,
us
2,
half
3,
a year.
You don't have to count it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
6
It
months.
took you 6
to
months,
work
so
on Dive
I haven't
Volter.
really tried Super Dive Volter.
No, don't
So
play it.
what's this about?
There's all the mistakes that we could have done. It's like the harshest lesson that we could have learned in
Super Dive Volter, see?
game development on what not to do
Yes.
when planning, producing.
I think for me, most of all, it was a lesson in scope.
Scope. That's right.
Yeah.
Right.
Wait,
Scope.
what's in Super Dive
Because
Volter?
that was like a very ambitious game.
Okay.
We want it's first and foremost it's a clicker game. I think
Yeah.
clicker game.
It's a clicker game.
It's like Volt Clicker where you choose one of the factions.
Okay.
And then if your faction wins after like 3 days, there's gonna be like a dynamic cutscene.
Yeah, so it was how do you say that? Like a crowdsourced thing where every player is contributing to their faction.
So like a community game.
Yeah,
Yes,
it's a community
yes.
game, and then after a set period like 3 days, the totals would get compared, and then there's a dynamic cutscene that should have played where Dive Volter, which is a super robot, by the way, like a Voltus 5.
Inspired by the
Voltron sort of a thing.
The mecha, the combining robot anime.
Yeah. Faces off with the Beast Fighter.
Yeah.
Okay.
And basically a little cartoon episode where they fight. And
And we were really optimistic. Oh, we can do this. We can do this.
Yeah, we did like storyboards, and character designs, and all sorts of planning.
Yeah. Shit.
Yeah.
Wait, what went wrong? What went wrong? Why did it took you 6 months to do the
Because
game?
we kept on.
This is the longest by the
like 3 months down the road, I think we did a complete overhaul on the game.
We decided it was too simple, I think.
Yeah.
And at that point, we already decided that let's not do the elaborate cutscenes because they were
It was impossible.
Impossible. It's really impossible. We thought it was easy. We saw like video games doing that, like Super Nintendo video games. It was just sprites moving like this, but apparently it's not that easy. There's a lot of art that you have to do.
Yeah.
So yeah, you're right. Like halfway into the project, we decided to overhaul, and we based it on what was that game?
That zombie idol game also.
Yeah.
The idol.
I forgot.
Final Fortress?
Yes, Final Fortress.
Final
with the
Fortress.
different levels. It was very similar to
Doomsday Clicker. Yes, that's right. Our inspirations.
We were playing a lot of those games at the time, so we reskinned. Not really reskinned, but we overhauled.
Borrowed some concepts.
Yeah, borrowed some concepts. Created new assets from scratch. And I think we just pushed it out.
Yeah, we just like fuck it. Let's just publish it. We're sick of it.
Really?
Yeah, no, because we were sick of doing it already by the time.
Okay.
So and strange thing was that game was we were featuring it in Tokyo Game Show when we attended Tokyo Game Show. The people kept on, where's your mecha game? And it's there. You don't have to play it because it's just there if you want to download.
So you're not promoting it on Tokyo Game Show?
No way.
No. I mean, we were in the beginning.
Not anymore.
And then not anymore. So are we going back to like updating it anytime soon, or do we want to do it again
Forever.
We put a lot of work into creating the world, the characters, the robot design. Maybe we can do something about that. But
maybe we can.
Yeah, we have to start from scratch.
Yeah. I mean, but most of the concept art is there, so we can.
Yeah, and it's good. I would say it's good concept art. We just need to make something good out of it.
Yeah.
So that's why Martin is describing Super Dive Volter Z as the game you all want to forget.
Yes.
Yeah.
But I mean, from all I was gonna say, from all the mistakes that we've learned, I'm jumping a bit. Then we created Mighty Alpha Droid because, I mean, we learned our lesson. We planned properly this time, and we created Mighty Alpha Droid out of the mistake.
I think that was the thing, that we had to realize what we can do in a set amount of time. We have to plan properly, not be so vague about a lot of things. And that was things that we learned from working on Dive Volter. Very ambitious, lots of like pie in the sky ideas.
Yeah. I mean, but let's jump a bit. Mighty Alpha Droid.
No, you missed.
We missed Clash of Colors. Clash of Colors actually, again, it was like prototype of Eric's studio.
Yeah, I think we published it almost as is. I just redraw the admiral.
The
tutorial.
Okay.
Just put a new face on the guy. Publish it. It was fun. Already fun. I mean, when we got the code. So.
And don't shit on us about the name Clash of Colors, because that was the original title before Clash of Clans came out.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I thought you based it on
No way, man.
I saw the date. We finished that game at 2009, I think.
See?
What's that one?
See?
Okay.
Okay. So
we
is
were
that
the
the same
original.
for One Punch Hero? Or is that based on the...
One Punch here. I like. Okay.
Well, we certainly got some accusations.
Yeah,
We were
but it was not. It was not.
It wasn't.
Not because of the anime. Because
No, no.
we created the game even before the anime came out.
Yeah, and then it came out.
Yeah, and then when we published it, the anime came out.
Yeah, that's
So-
everyone thought you were riding on the end.
Yeah, but it wasn't. It wasn't. It really wasn't.
Okay.
So you can
That clears
take
up
our word
some-
for it.
Yeah.
Clears up some the accusations.
Yeah. And then Mighty Alpha Droid,
Yeah.
it's showing Mighty Alpha Droid, the beautiful app icon.
Beautiful.
Oh yeah, there
Mighty
we go.
Alpha
Mighty
Droid.
Alpha Droid.
Which were actually, let me show the landing page of Mighty Alpha
Oh
Droid.
yeah, we have a site.
Hey, we have a
for
beautiful site.
promotional site for Mighty Alpha Droid.
Created by
if you
Jet.
haven't visited it yet, it's bit.ly/alpha droid.
Mighty Alpha Droid.
Oh,
There, see, beautiful, beautiful art.
Scroll down.
Obviously, very Mega Man inspired.
Oh.
See the screenshots and shit. Let me make it smaller.
Ah, there you go.
There we go.
Yeah.
Is it interactive?
Yeah,
No,
yeah,
it's
actually we have a new logo. It's not there yet.
Not there yet. But yeah, what can we say about Mighty Alpha Droid?
Yeah, I
It's fun
think
to
we wrote a
develop.
dev blog
Yeah.
about this.
It
Um,
only took like 5 months because we got into early access, which required us to like spend a month or 2 months.
Yeah, almost 2 months. Yeah.
Running experiments, tweaking the product page on Google
Yeah.
Play.
Yeah.
This is also our first word game.
Yes, first
Yes,
word
yeah,
game. Yeah.
First word game. Lots of animation in this game.
Yeah.
Which
Yeah.
is from my perspective, very fun. Very fun to do, very interesting. We had a bunch of artists working on the animations and the character designs, and but much more than what we've done in previous projects. So that was enjoyable. I like that. Also, lots of levels, different environments.
Ooh, like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like that.
Yeah. I think I put something in there, like if you hover over
Oh,
Easter
cool.
egg.
Easter egg.
there. Okay. Undocumented BS.
Yeah, it was really great. I mean, like I was saying that all the lessons learned from Divolter was poured into Mighty Alpha Droid. So it's a more solid product, and yeah, and that's why we were our first like recognition was Google featuring us in early access, the early access program. And we were invited to Google Singapore in their Indie Developer Day event, which was like what last March,
Yeah,
yeah,
months
last
ago.
March,
earlier
yeah.
this year, yeah.
And then we were accepted for the Indie Prize in Casual Connect Singapore.
Yeah.
Let me show some pictures.
That was around May?
And also the US, right?
In the US, we're accepted, but due to some logistical issues, we will not be attending
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's happening on August.
on August in
We're
Seattle.
not attending, but just
I was
so
just
you guys
there.
know.
In Seattle. Yeah, we traveled to there. That's one of our. That's
yes,
Abby
I
with a
remember
booth
that,
with
yeah.
a beautiful booth design.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, it was. And we're still continuing working on Mighty Alpha Droid.
Lots of lessons learned here, working with Mighty Alpha Droid as well. That was one thing, preparing for a public showing, because we showed Mighty Alpha Droid at events several times.
Yes.
3-4 times now.
Yes. And yeah.
We got a lot of attention, especially at Casual Connect, because of the stuff that we did to the booth, like the monitor, the dressing.
Yeah.
And
Were you guys
it's-
only the ones who did that?
Well, a lot of people were, doing gimmicks to get attention, but yeah, I think ours stood out.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's good. That's good.
Yeah, because of the size for one thing, and because we were in a good spot, and people, gravitated to
Yeah.
our
To the
display.
There's all lessons learned from all the shows that we've presented in locally,
Yeah.
and yeah, it was a good experience.
yeah, we're continuing to work on this, and still thinking of pursuing word games like in the future. Other kinds of word games. Well, I like word games, so I'd like to make more of them, and I'd like to find out what makes a good word game. This is like a unique case because it's not just a word game.
Yes.
There's like something else mixed
Yes.
into that. But I'd also like to work on a word game.
Mm.
You know.
Purely a word.
Yeah, purely a word game because I like that sort of thing. Those are the games that I play most on my phone.
Okay.
I'd like to do something like that. True.
And then let's maybe talk about really quick the last 3 games that aren't published yet.
Ah, yeah.
Chibi Bandidos, Darkest
You guys
Nightmare,
should
and
look
Ninja
forward
Cats.
to that.
Yeah. We should talk about Chibi Bandidos and Ninja Cats together first.
Okay.
Because they.
Oh, they're another game jam?
Our second game jam. Yeah, we did another game jam, and this time we were participating.
What's the theme? What's the theme?
Ninjas.
Ninjas.
That's why.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why they're ninjas.
Yeah. Yeah. Chibi Bandidos was originally called. Was it Klepto Ninja?
Klepto Ninja.
Klepto Ninja.
And then some dudes from Mexico who created Klepto Cats got
Hey
angry.
guys, if you're watching.
So we changed the title.
¿Qué
just so
pasa?
we won't step on any toes.
Amigo.
Yeah.
Que
So-
amiga.
Now it's Chibi Bandidos. And
It's not Mexican.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, it's
No.
who
now.
thought of Bandidos?
Bandido.
I just realized that.
Not me.
Oh no.
We are not the Bandidos.
No,
Por favor.
Por favor.
Okay.
Yeah. So both games from the game jam, and we chose to develop Chibi Bandidos. Now it was Klepto Ninja because it was again a very simple game.
Mm.
Not much to tweak, I guess. We just had to put everything there, develop, create all the assets, and we're publishing this soon, right?
It's an idol collecting game.
Actually, now available in Google Play.
Oh, it's out now. Oh, yeah, right,
We're
yeah.
just not promoting.
Not yet.
iOS is pending approval.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, it's an idol collector. So
Maybe.
you're collecting stuff for various rooms. Like you have a kitchen and a music room, and your dude is bringing home stuff to populate your room.
That's the Chibi Bandido.
Yes.
Yes.
Let me show some screenshots. Yeah, keep talking about the Chibi Bandidos.
Yeah, we
Okay.
have. Well, originally when it was called Klepto Ninja, we came up with a bunch of different characters. All of them, ninja characters. From some
culture.
pop culture. We had some Mortal Kombat characters in there. Naruto, Ninja Turtles,
Bioman.
Power Rangers.
Bioman was there. I don't think we ever did the Power
Yeah,
Rangers because
I was-
Bioman is superior to
No,
Power
I was really pushing for Power Rangers for our American fans.
Oh, but yeah, Bioman won out because I wanted Bioman. And,
Selfish.
yeah, I wanted Shider, but we didn't put Shider.
Because he's too obscure. I didn't
No
like
one knows
Shider.
who Shider is.
Yeah, no, I didn't like Shider.
Only people in the Philippines know who Shider is.
Hi.
Police na. Kalawakan.
He's like the Green Lantern of
Wow.
the Sentai world.
Really?
Because he's police pang Kalawakan. He's space police.
Space
It's like
police.
Green Lantern
Oh.
is space police.
Space Police, yeah, basically.
Like Shider. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So he's like a green lantern.
So
A metallic green lantern.
I have a screenshot. Oh,
Without the ring.
it's unfortunately long.
Oh, yeah.
But
So
yeah, this is the game.
No, there you go.
Chibi Bandidos.
Formerly Klepto Ninja.
And
In the
this one is
kitchen.
the original ninja, the default
The
ninja.
default
that's
ninja,
the default.
yeah.
That was the ninja that we designed for the game jam itself. Again, it was an
Oh.
8-hour game jam. We only had one ninja, had one room, and we had like how many objects? 10? Not a lot. So
Not a lot,
we
yeah.
did the rest later when we decided to continue the project.
Yeah.
So we'd have enough content to, constitute an actual game.
Yep.
Oh.
And finally, Darkest Nightmare.
Oh yeah.
Wait, you
Darkest
haven't talked
Nightmare.
about Ninja Cats.
I have nothing to show Ninja Cats.
Yeah, well, Ninja Cats is still in development.
Yeah.
It was another game that came out of the Game Jam.
Still on the Ninja field.
Yeah, we're still
Ninja
working
King.
on it. So we've been. Did we start in June? Or well, I think it will be 2 months, in a couple weeks. Okay, yes. But it's still early in development. We've been using the art from the Game Jam, but we started the development of the game again from scratch. We just took the original concept, which is like Arkanoid with cats and dogs. So you're bouncing around the shuriken, you're trying to take out all of the bad guys approaching. So we'll have some media on that really soon. We're still working on updating the art, tightening up the gameplay, but I'm very excited about that. It's very fun. The
It's
build
really
that I've been
promising.
playing. Yeah, very promising.
Bias.
No, it's really promising.
Yeah, sure.
You
Yeah.
get to I don't want to say
You haven't
I don't
played
want
the
to say
latest
kill.
one.
I haven't.
You get to hurt,
What?
cats.
Dogs?
Get the bounce.
So we'll what's that organization? PETA?
Yeah.
PETA?
PETA.
What?
They'll like come after
Well,
us.
they don't
No.
die. They
Yeah.
just like
'Cause-
bounce off.
Yeah.
Yeah, but still, they remove the
They're
fucking
not
kangaroo
hurt.
from Tekken
They're not
7.
hurt. What?
Diba? That's the
Oh,
story.
yeah,
That's
they
why the
removed
kangaroo isn't in
kangaroo.
in Tekken
How about
7.
The bear is still
Oh yeah.
Because the bear can fight.
But the dogs can fight. And the cats can
Yeah,
fight.
you're right.
Yeah.
No, but the
I'm
kangaroo
sticking
can
to
box.
Yes.
I don't know.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
then,
Anyway, it looks very fun, and you have like animals bouncing around the screen,
and
making
then,
funny faces.
yeah. Okay, and then lastly,
Yes.
Darkest Nightmare
Wow, look at
Darkest
that
Nightmare.
awesome art by Abby.
from Abby.
Yeah, by Abby. Very, very cool.
Darkest
art.
Nightmare.
I wrote a post about this, like where the
You did?
concept
Like,
came
Yes.
yeah, you did.
from. There was a lot of different influences working to put this game together. I think the very first, the catalyst, I would say, that got the ball rolling was our desire to make another game similar to Darkest Light because of all the attention it's been getting, and YouTubers played it online, and we wanted that sort of coverage. So we decided, why don't we make another horror themed game? Make it a bit deeper, add some more gameplay to it, and that was the time that Vaughn brought his gameplay concept to us, the first person magic casting thing, and we developed it from there. Came up with drawing the patterns and the art style. And if you read the post, you'll get all the details there. But I was playing a lot of Dark Souls.
Yeah. And I think Diablo
And
is
Diablo,
slightly,
and the horror theme turned into like horror fantasy because of all the crap you were playing.
Yeah, now it's horror action.
Yeah, that's right.
And I think it's also starting to get some attention. Like
Really?
YouTube Gadget Addict
Oh yeah.
is asking for more levels. For
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
really?
We have like a rough
Yeah.
beta out.
Yes.
Yes.
The only reason why it's there is because we wanted to show when we went to the indie developer day in Google, we showed the concept to Googlers there, and they liked it.
We've worked on more features since then. Lots of like mid-core features actually. That's what we're aiming for. So now you can upgrade your spells because the monsters get stronger the farther you get. You have different kinds of spells, and we have like a meta game going on. Like you're trying to reconstruct an academy that gives you additional buffs for the gameplay. But that's all coming out soon. Working on that.
Yeah. We'll maybe show some. We'll have like an episode about it.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay, so those are our games.
Yes, that's a total of how many is it?
Do the counting.
Yeah, 21.
21
and
games.
Few of them are still not they're just
Yeah.
rough builds.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's
21 to 24 months.
Wow.
Achievement unlocked.
21 games in 24 months.
That's quite a lot.
Mm-hmm. So that's for the past 2 years.
Yeah.
So for the past 2 years, I'd like to ask you three, what's your fondest memory of Popsicle Games?
No, I'm just kidding.
Why?
Maybe you guys can start. I have to think about it. I'm kind of jet lagged already.
Can't think of any.
Not even our like chicken joy date lunches. I think those are my
chicken joy. Yeah, chicken joy.
with spaghetti platter.
Yeah, spaghetti.
Yeah,
Happy birthday.
Yeah, those are my
Okay.
fondest. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah. Okay, I can start.
Okay.
I wouldn't say it's my fondest memory, but the first thing that comes to mind is that game jam that we did with the Olympus Run, the Darkest
Yeah.
Night. It was the first game jam that we did, and I was very impressed with the results. I mean, up until that time, we were handling all the direction for the games. The concepts came from us, the gameplay, the themes, and we just let everyone loose and just go do your thing. And I was blown away at what the people put together. Especially not just our team members, but also the interns
Yeah.
as well. Very impressive, and they were good enough to develop further into actual games. And I had a lot of fun, just sitting through the presentations and thinking of ways to, expand the gameplay or imagining where this could go and what other games you could get out of those concepts. And just the very idea of two very different games coming out of a single concept, like Lightning. Make something about Lightning.
Yeah.
Two very different games.
Yeah.
I had a lot of fun doing the game jam. That is my fond memory. I have
Fond memories.
some more, but you guys go.
How about Eric? I'm still thinking about mine.
Chicken Joy.
My chicken joy lunch.
What I meant before was like all these memories, and they felt like all equal to me.
Wow, what a politician answer.
What?
So I guess if I were to choose one, those would be the memories when we're not making games. Like board game day.
Yeah,
Right.
you weren't here for the last one.
Yeah, you guys do the fun stuff when I'm not around. Yeah.
Yeah, I'd have to say I also like the times when we play board games.
Yeah.
Because if you guys don't know, Jed has a
Board
collection
games.
of board
Yeah,
games.
collection of board
Should we
games.
should
A
we
lot.
stream that next time?
Yeah, we
Us
just
playing
show
board
us
games.
playing board games, playing Deception and the Resistance, Sheriff of Nottingham.
Yes.
Okay.
Tabletop simulator.
Yes, we also played Tabletop Simulator. We played Ghost Stories and
Oh, you did?
Lost. Yeah.
Oh, you mean us? Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, we did. Yeah. My fondest memory, shit, past 2 years would be the chicken joy. No, Japanese. I guess it would be. Yeah, it's just hard. There's no one memory that's
Same
really.
bro,
Yeah.
Jabroba.
The same bro, but no. I guess it would be shit. I don't know. It's hard because they're all good. There's no bad
So
memories.
it's like Eric.
Yeah.
They're all equal.
Yeah, that's what
Politician
yeah.
answer.
So,
Yeah.
I guess it's whenever we're making games.
Yeah.
It's so general, but yeah, it's
Games.
whenever the planning starts. I think that those are good memories. for me.
Yeah, we do have very animated
Yeah.
sessions. We roll up the whiteboard.
Yeah, yeah.
Ah,
And
okay.
everyone participates. Puts pictures in there and
Yeah.
ideas.
Oh wait, I'll change mine. It's a karaoke when we did our last summer out.
Oh yeah, when we were out there, and everyone.
Yeah.
There was always someone singing.
Yes.
From morning till
Evening.
There was always
Yes.
And I remember I lost my voice for like a week.
Because of singing.
Yes.
Yeah, I was
Now,
so embarrassed to face the interns like the Monday after.
because you lost your voice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought they would imagine what did Sir do.
Go to a concert.
Yes.
Yeah. But yeah, now we can do it to Rock Band 4.
Oh,
Yeah.
man. Yeah.
Yeah, so I think those two, if you'd ask me, are my
Okay.
fondest moments. How about Christine? I mean, you're fairly new, but still.
I'd say. Well, I have three,
Okay.
but the other one's not really considered as a fondest memory. It's just I enjoyed it last time. The recent Toy-Con.
Oh, yeah. I wasn't
Yeah.
there.
I was there also.
I mean, it was my first time to be an exhibitor in a convention, in our local convention. So there you go. And then for the other two, it's the same with Eric. It's whenever we play board games. And it's really fun. I don't get to play board games every day or like every few months because one, I don't own a board game. And two, I don't have
Anybody play with?
anybody to play with. Well, I have my clanmates, but we only like get together for like once a year or twice a year. So there you go.
Okay, very infrequent.
Okay, and the other one is our recent outing.
The
It's
singing.
our
Yes,
summer
the
outing,
singing.
yeah, the singing.
It's the video game.
Video, okay.
Yes, the video game.
And more board games.
More board games.
More
yeah.
board games, of
Board
course.
games.
Okay, so there you go.
Oh, that's cool.
So yeah, it's basically playing games.
And singing.
Playing games and singing.
Yes.
Okay. So can we add Just Dance to that?
No, I don't. No, I mean Eric's gonna beat us in the Just Dance.
Hi!
And plus the fact that the Ubisoft booth was right beside
Oh
ours.
yeah.
So-
When was this?
I can
Last
When was
year.
this?
Last year, November. Yeah,
You were right
yes,
in
yes.
front of the Just
I memorized
Dance
all the songs.
Mm.
Cake by the Ocean.
Justin Bieber.
Sorry. Worth it. Worth it.
We didn't dance. We
I was almost dancing
Yeah,
because
almost
it was
dancing.
every day and I'd be there the whole day. Then okay. Shit.
Yeah,
And true enough, it's either no, I mean no hate, but it's either people dancing to Worth It. It's either like some old ladies or gay people.
Or gay.
Yeah,
Okay.
Just saying.
but the gay people they're the better dancers.
Yeah, they're the best
They're the
dancers.
best dancers.
I know.
Yeah. So yeah, what's our next question?
This is the last. So, what do you guys immediately think of when you say popsicle?
Oh, yeah, I was trying to think about this last night.
Do I need to say something deep for this?
Up to you. It's up to you.
Because
It's
I
up
just
to you.
saw this. I
Deep-
didn't know that this question
Deep
was
or
there.
shallow?
So, what do you immediately think of when you say popsicle game?
I just think of the color blue.
Wow.
That's what I see.
Yeah.
It's not deep.
So
Yeah,
the branding works, huh?
Yeah,
the branding works.
I
Yeah,
guess.
branding
Yeah, I
works.
just think of the
Okay.
color. That's it for me.
Okay, me. I whenever thinking about that question now. I always think about when I hear Popsicle Games. I think about the inception of Popsicle. That first meeting in Trinoma Mall
Yeah, yeah.
in Coffee Bean.
You were eating a
Coffee
popsicle?
Bean.
No, I was drinking coffee.
Oh, okay.
Obviously.
Yeah, that was the first time we met with Eric and Martin.
And Martin, yeah. I think for me that was like that's Popsicle Games. It's us for talking about creating the company, creating the studio, what kind of games we're gonna make. Yeah, it's a bit deep, but I mean that's how I think about Popsicle
Yeah,
Games.
like me, a long way from blue.
Games. Shawarma games.
Nacho Games.
Ah,
How about Eric?
Popsicle games. For me, I would still say fun. Siguro fun.
Fun.
When we started with the word fun, when we put up Popsicle games.
That's right.
I think
Yeah.
Fast forward 2 years, we're still making fun.
yes,
Yeah.
I'd agree with that.
And
But I would prefer that we be remembered for maybe a hit game. 'Cause
Yeah.
That's how it is nowadays. They notice developers based on the games.
from the game you make, yes, yes.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
they associate you with the game that you made.
Yes.
Yeah.
So hopefully you get a hit
Someday.
game one of these days.
Yeah, hopefully. And Antonio Bravo Orozco from
Oh.
Periscope says, hello from Mexico.
Oh, hello.
Hi. Hola!
Wala.
Hola! Kamusta? Ay, wait, no.
Como
Como esta pala? No. What about the beautiful girl? Which one? One.
Which one? Come on.
Yeah.
So that. How about you, Christina? What comes up?
Immediately think of?
Well, I'd say it's pretty similar to your answer. It's you four co-founders. Because I think that's one of the unique things about this studio. And like, you guys, you four friends, follow their dreams, and here you guys are making games. I mean, making people happy through the games that you guys develop. And yeah. No, I'm not gonna cry soon.
Wow, I wasn't expecting that.
Yeah.
Really?
Cool.
Yeah, and other than that, maybe when you say Popsicle Games, us seven, the core team.
Yeah.
Yeah, but primarily it's you four, the four of you. That's it.
Wow.
Nice.
Didn't even realize that. Just kidding. Yeah. Okay, cool. So we turned 2. When's our official birthday?
Oh yeah, the official company
It's
birthday.
almost here because
What date
Is it July
July
15?
15.
15?
Oh, so
Why,
it's on Saturday?
Yeah, Saturday.
why did we pick July 15?
I looked at our calendar and I think that was the day of the coffee shop.
Oh, was it?
I think so. Yeah, I was looking at the calendar. 2015.
Cool.
That's how we decided.
So that's July 15, 2015.
Yes.
Wow.
Okay. There you go. Our studio will turn
There you go. Yeah.
2 years old this Saturday.
This Saturday, play our games
All day.
all day if you
Yeah, all
want.
day.
Yeah.
Play our game.
Yeah.
But if you're gonna pick one, maybe play Mighty Alpha
Super
Drift.
Divolter.
No,
Dive
We're curious how Super Divolter Z works.
you can play it, but I don't recommend it.
Yeah.
I'd recommend Darkest Light as always.
Yeah,
Darkest
Super
Light.
Divolter is like the black sheep of the family. He's there. You have to love him, but you know, if you don't have to, it's just there.
Can I have one last question?
Sure.
Sure.
So among the 20 games, which games do you play the most?
Everwing, no.
Everwing? No.
I know.
Our games.
The most.
I would say Kong. I think I played Kong.
Out of this is not like working or I mean not counting
just
the
playing,
QA,
just playing.
Yeah.
just playing for fun.
I played Kong the most.
Oh no.
Okay.
What do I play?
I'd say Mighty Alpha Droid because I was challenged to get through with all the levels to get to the top of the tower. But no, I was like stuck on level 13.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's not bad.
Okay,
Level
yeah, okay.
13.
Yeah, because there was about 15 levels, but then the gameplay changed, so it's a lot more difficult. So I don't know.
Okay.
Me, I think it would be Scratch to win.
Ah,
I just like the gambling feeling.
Oh.
But I keep on testing the new build, so I don't get to keep the. I think that's the problem of the
Oh,
games.
so you
eh.
keep losing your
Yeah, I don't get to play for fun because whenever we test new builds, all my progress is back to 0.
Yeah.
Alright,
So I stopped playing because I don't want
Because
to.
of the updates.
Yeah, I don't want to do it over again.
It sucks.
But yeah, I think I played Scratch to win a lot just because of the gambling.
Yeah, it grabs you once you start. Playing,
Once you start.
winning,
Yeah.
you just want to keep playing.
Scratch,
Yeah.
scratch. What about you, Eric?
For me, it's same as James. I play a lot of
Scratch to win.
Okay, yeah.
Every time I get idle or waiting for someone,
Scratch to
I
win.
just want to play Scratch to win.
Okay.
I used to play a lot of Vote Liquor. I mean, just for fun.
Ah, yeah.
But then we kept on getting the new updates, so I stopped playing. So
Oh, yeah, your progress would get.
yeah, that's a problem. So I stopped playing. Cool, yeah.
Any other
Okay.
I'm hoping to play more of the 3 games that we're
Yeah, same.
working on. Yeah, Bandidos, and Darkest Nightmare, and Ninja Cats. All very fun. We're very excited. To
I'm really
you guys
looking
try
forward
those
to
out.
Ninja Cats.
Yeah, very fun. Ninja Cats, very fun.
Any like future like what would be our like most dream game to make? in the future.
I thought
If-
it would be a fighting game for you. No. No?
no spoilers.
Spoiler.
If we had unlimited resources, I mean, if money wasn't an issue, we had the resources. What would be the dream game that we would make?
That's so hard.
That's not here. That's not in the sheet.
I just thought
That's
of it.
something Jason saw.
Limited or
Huh?
unlimited?
Unlimited resources.
No, if the resources wasn't a problem. I mean, like
I'll probably make something similar to Clash of Clans.
Clash of Clans.
Oh, strategy.
It's already proven that it makes money.
Yeah.
So might as well make one that will make revenue.
So not a MOBA. Not a MOBA.
No, the issue of
Because of the
MOBA.
create.
Oh, yeah, the...
Oh yeah. You know what? That's
Riot is
Okay.
suing
Yeah.
Mobile Legends.
Yeah. Okay, so a game like Clash of Clans. How about Jet?
I would make something that I want to play.
Yeah.
Which is-
So something like extra.
Okay.
Yeah, strategy, tactical thing.
Turn-based
Yeah.
tactical game.
Lots of options. You know that one more turn.
Yeah,
Sort of a deal. Man, love those games.
Me,
no,
I have
okay,
an
you
answer.
go first. You go
Okay,
first.
so I'd like to see Popsicle Games do something like a visual novel sort of game. Something that has story in it.
Like Danganronpa,
Yes.
And Steins.
which I've been playing. Okay, a visual novel.
Yeah, I think that's something refreshing to the whole studio. Doing a game that has a story, some I don't know, cutscenes,
I'm actually thinking of doing one
visual novel.
Are we?
for Steam.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
PC game.
Yeah. Yeah. This is gonna be anime style.
Yes, please.
Yeah, most
I
likely.
love that.
Always anime style.
Always anime style. I don't know why.
Yeah.
Right, is there a visual novel that's
Not anime.
I don't think.
Because it's the Japanese just
Yeah,
started the
Japanese.
genre,
Yeah,
so
Yeah,
I
makes
think
sense.
that's you equate visual novels with anime style
Yeah, that's right.
graphics.
That's right. So all of them look anime.
Indeed.
And I would make I was gonna say fighting game, but you spoiled it already. Maybe a space sim
Space Sim.
like Elite Dangerous.
Okay. So what would you make? What would you do that Elite Dangerous isn't doing right now?
Basically a better game, not just. No, I'm
What
sorry.
would you do that Star Citizen isn't doing?
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, yeah.
No, but I mean, Elite Dangerous is good and all, but I don't know. I kind of didn't like the last update.
Oh,
So-
that's a different discussion.
Yeah, my heart was broken because I was expecting for the latest update to be really good, but it wasn't. But they're gonna fix it, so I still have faith. We'll just wait and see.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, those are the dream games.
Wow, very different games. You
Yeah.
want to make very different games.
Visual novel. Yeah, let's do a visual novel.
Yes.
Yeah, we should just write the story.
Yeah, one of the local developers are making a
Yes,
visual
Yang
novel.
Yang Mobile.
Yang
What
Mobile.
was it
yeah.
called?
The letter. The letter.
It looks promising.
Yeah, it looks really
And it's
good.
true enough. It's in anime style.
That's right.
I think they're publishing it soon. Around
Steam,
August.
right?
On Steam,
Yeah.
yeah,
Steam.
I've seen it.
They're promoting it.
Yes.
The
Good luck to
letter.
you guys.
The letter.
It's really good.
What letter? Not just kidding.
It's a spoiler.
It's
a secret.
Yeah, I think we ran through all the questions. We have a bit of more time. So, from the people watching, if you guys have questions about the studio, let us know. We can talk about some tips on how to create your own studio if you want. Or maybe how to make a game. We made a blog post recently about starting.
Making your first
three tips on making your first game.
Yeah, I did 3 tips, and I think that he said something about scope, and I keep going back to that.
Yeah.
Stick to your scope.
Stick to your scope.
Wow. You can't do something like AAA studios are doing. Those teams have like hundreds of people, and millions of dollars backing them, and you have to control your concept or your design Just keep it realistic.
Keep it real. Yeah, I think that's the key there. Keep it realistic, and do data-driven decisions. Don't like think about that, or don't decide on things that, oh, I think this is good, so I'll just put it in the game, or oh, this genre is I'm having fun with this genre, so I'll make it. So there. Okay, Neil Correa has a question. Is it difficult to start a studio in the Philippines in terms of legal, budget, etc.? Okay, let's drill down the question. In terms of legal, well, you don't really have to. Well, here in the Philippines, at least, you don't have to really incorporate yet, because unfortunately in the Philippines we only have two sorts of or two formal ways of making your entity legal. So it's either a corporation or a partnership, and you really don't want to go into a partnership. So corporation is always the best way to do it, but you don't want to do that early on, because you have to pay taxes.
Yeah, you have to pay taxes.
And the corporate tax is really high nowadays, so don't do it first. In terms of budget, it really depends on how many people you want to have in your company or in your studio. If it's just one or two people, then it's really up to you guys on how you want to pay yourselves and do the costing for your project.
That's right.
But it's just really simple. I mean, you don't have to really think about it. Just do it if you want to really do it. Of course, keep in mind of the things that Jed said, scope and the data-driven decisions. Always keep in mind about those things.
Yeah, I guess it's also useful if you sit down for a day and figure out what you're costing, how much it's costing you to work every day, even if you're like you're a solo developer maybe, or it's just two of you or three of you. How much is your time worth?
Yep.
And how much is it costing you to sit down and work on your game instead of doing something else?
Yeah.
Instead of you getting a full-time job, for example, how much would you quantify that time and effort is worth? It just comes in handy when it's time for you to figure out if you're actually making money.
Yeah.
Your efforts.
That's true. It gives you good perspective on how much you're making and how much you're losing per project. And it tells you should you continue with the project or not, because it's costing you money. It's earning you X number of dollars or pesos. So yeah, that's the question. If you have any more questions, feel free to type it up in the chat. But yeah, in other countries, I know it's pretty simple to formally incorporate or or legalize your entity. In the States, I think the LLC thing is like pretty popular option. Limited liability corporation. Yeah. They also have it, I think, in Canada, LLC. In Singapore, they have it as is it PTE or LTD?
I don't know.
Either one of the two. Yeah, and I smelled the pizza. I'm getting hungry.
What's it for?
What's it for? But yeah, I think if we don't have any more questions, maybe we can wrap it up. Yeah, because we're hungry. I'm hungry.
We're hungry.
I want to eat. Yeah, it's almost lunchtime. So yeah, final words for turning 2. What do we want when we turn 3?
Turn 3?
Yeah.
That's 2018. July 15, 2018.
Yes.
2018.
What do we want to be?
What do we want?
Well, we want a hit game.
Yeah,
we want a hit game. We want to be profitable.
So
You wanna ask
we could continue making more games.
more games.
Yeah.
2018.
Yeah, I think that's what I would say as well. I want a game that people would associate with the brand
Yeah.
clearly.
Yeah.
Let's make a popsicle game.
Yeah, Popsicle game about I don't know.
About
You just broke my brain.
A visual novel about a popsicle.
a game by Popsicle Games.
Popsicle
So when
Games.
they say
Popsicle game about
when they say the
popsicle games.
title, oh, it's made by Popsicle Games.
Popsicle game by
That's
Popsicle.
cheating.
No.
That's cheating. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I would say so. Yeah. A hit game by 2018.
Yep.
So
Then let's go back to this stream.
and let's go back.
When it's
We'll be playing the stream in the background, and then we'll talk.
That's right.
Yeah, who are these fools talking about?
Yeah.
They're making a hit game. We don't have a hit
we
game
should do
yet.
that.
Yeah. Okay. So I guess that's it.
Yes.
Thanks for joining us. We're now 2 years old on Saturday. Please continue to support our games. Simply go to our website popsiclegames.com and you'll find it up there. There.
Okay, yeah. What they said.
Yeah.
That's popsiclegames.com.
popsiclegames.com. Follow us on Twitter at Popsicle Games. We're on Facebook, facebook.com/Popsicle Games. And yeah.
Yeah, and also if you want to find out about how we produce this show, Real Talk and GGWP, I wrote an article about that.
Oh, yeah.
You can see how we experiment with the green screen. So yeah, that's also on popsiclegames.com.
Yes. Okay, so thanks for joining us, guys.
Alright, thank you.
Goodbye.
Bye!
Goodbye. I clicked the wrong button. Ningit na kay Bon.